We now return to Let's Play Cities XL. Today we're going to focus on finding a place for the stadium. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to figure out my road scheme. Because I'd like to put it outside of the one-way scheme. I actually think it's going to go right in here. This is also going to end up being a leisure location. Are we actually going to make it to there? We are actually going to make it to there. Okay, so since this is going to be a one-way, this is going to be a one-way. If I put it here, it would kind of be smack dab in the crossroads of one-ways, but let's just put it right here off to the side. Where is it? Oh, and that is actually going to fit. Okay, cool. So we'll put that right here. And this is not going to be residential surrounding it. This is going to be something else. We're probably going to put those parking lots in. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. How many could I get? Well, we'd have to separate them, kind of like the mall, unfortunately, because it doesn't. This one is not going to be like that one. But that's okay having it right there, actually, because it means that we can still put other businesses like hotels and whatever along that side, and I'll have to run trees and other beautification stuff up there. And we have got electric problems, as always. So let's go ahead, just extend these down, and then we're going to do something like, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could have this road, since these are going to be one-ways. I don't know if I want that whole block to be commercial and just kind of have that going up here. Maybe do half and half on the commercial. I should probably actually move that down one, looking at it, because otherwise it's going to create a little bit of a problem. Well, I've got the money, so let's do that. We'll just go ahead and move. Okay, what is this? $30 or 30 sim bucks, city bucks. You can choose a color for your city's team. Where? Here. Go something like that color. I'm trying to look at that, because this isn't exactly, maybe a little bit like that one. Right there, perfect. Okay, River City versus Westfield. We have, by spending money on training young players, team has increased odds to win. Well, that could be just a little bit too much. And we already see that I am, in fact, spending a little bit too much to begin with. So we're not going to make it. Oh, we are. It's going to just skirt the road. Okay. So you can actually come with me, as long as it isn't choking the game. There. Okay. So that one is situated. What we now need to do is set power to it. So here's an option where I could point them in a different direction. Just around here. Yeah. Let's make this section just a little bit different. Especially since this one is going to kind of curve in at an angle slightly. We'll go ahead and cut these in a different angle. Now we are creating expense, of course. And this is still going to be a little bit wonky. Okay. So we've got some demand for residential. We'll just pull that down here. We'll put commercial on this side. I don't think we have any commercial demands at the moment. So it's possible we will not see development down this way. Not yet, anyway. We might actually have to bridge that gap. Let's bridge it on this side. It should actually bridge, I would think. Once it gets over here. Speed this up. Make a connection or two. That is a hell of a slope. And we need that to spread. Thankfully it is. It's building anyhow, but it's not going to actually spread. So really, putting it here would have been better, but I want commercial to develop there on its own. Is that going to touch it? Does that count? That should count. There we go. But now we've got water issues. That's fine. We can go, pause for a moment, fix the water issue by bumping it up to 100%. And, how are we doing for 2 out of 23, 2 out of 15? I think they are more than enough. So that should take care of the water situation. It totally does. It just needs a little bit of time to process and get it through there. Okay, so what I can do now is take this and we'll make this area, at least, into a touristy area. Might end up cutting half of this in as well, possibly all of it. Let's just do all of it. And I'll probably end up doing something along here. I'm not sure what I want to do with that just yet. Get out of my freaking way. We still have to... No, it's the leisure we have to unlock. This is the one with the bars and all that, right? Yes. So this is going to be tourism. Daffodil Square. And we'll extend that out and put a little bit more commercial on this side of the city, seeing as how this is otherwise going to just be a large... oh good. A large section of residential. Could do with one of these. Let's put in a clinic first. Clinic could actually probably go along the road here. And it doesn't actually look like it's gonna have to go on the inside. Well, maybe should we just bring it down here. Kinda that way. We're missing out on that corner up there. How about right there? That still doesn't help that corner. And it still misses over on that side. We're touching the highway too much, though. Since we're not going over there, it's a waste. Fine. There. Neighborhood clinic. We'll get the hospital situated kinda here-ish at some point. Do I have... Did I? I did not. We're still waiting on the next bump. Okay. So money. Ah, here we go. Cafe and a hotel. Excellent. Alright. So, we're now dipping down very, very much on this. This is costing me apparently too damn much. It's going to take a while. A long while before the next match. Holy crap. It's costing me way too much. Let's turn that off until the next match. Grief. But now we should see that tick up, I hope. Okay, what else needs to be added in here? The rest of this area... I mean, the more of these I put in, the longer it's going to take for it to be built up over there. Okay, and we don't need this anymore. And I'm still unsure about what to do with that. On this side, so what we'll do is we'll just connect these up. Okay, now we're going into the positive. Good. Just continue on with that. And then what I'm going to do, may as well get started on creating, oh wow, I've left these unconnected the whole time. This I'm not thrilled about connecting, in fact. There should be a connection here, and this one should actually connect. And now I was having second thoughts about where I placed this. I might just want to put it down here for role-playing sake, because it's kind of out of the way, but it's not really. If it's right here, I mean. So this one, yeah, we won't do that. We'll just have to go connect around. Did that angle, or is that just... No, it's the grid throwing me off there. Okay. So, talked about one-ways. So let's actually get the one-ways going for a change. That is not the right one-way. That is not the right one-way. This is the right one-way. And in fact, what we want to do is, I guess, tree line the one-ways, and then we can grass line the other streets that I'm not going to be using. Because I assume that our one-ways are going to start creating a lot of traffic, and so this will help. Okay. Now, this is going to be a little bit of an issue. You are going down the wrong way. Now I gotta check them all and make sure they're all going the right way. Alright. So, I do not want such a thing here. And what I'd actually like is for it to kind of skip. Why is it doing that? Does it, I guess maybe where my mouse is where it goes? No? What about here? No? Fuck. So what's the deal that... That one went right. That one's going the correct direction. That one is not. And there we go. Okay, now we come back down the other way. And now it's probably going to put it the way that I don't want it to go, right? You son of a bitch. What if I went like that? So is that how it goes in the block like that? Nope. It does not matter whatsoever. I don't know what the secret is. I'm sure there is a mechanic that is determining this. There we go. Okay. Now, this is actually probably not what I wanted to have here, to be honest. I think when I had it in mind the first time, you got to here and it split off that way and went up. Thing is, I don't think, because in the United States we drive on the right side, I think they put the one ways going that way and the one ways going this way on those sides of the road. At least, from what I've seen, that's how that goes. Then again, I'm sure some cities just put it wherever the hell they feel like it, to the ire of their citizens. There. Okay. So yeah, this actually does not really work the way I've intended it to do. Because I had wanted to turn 3 into... Yeah. So actually... Now that I've actually done this, I think I have done it the wrong way. Okay. Well, I will change that off camera. We're waiting on higher educated people. Ah, yes. So now we need, well, all kinds of schooling, really. Let's not put that on such a busy road. I'd kind of like it to be back a little bit within a residential area, but still covering many areas. See, a lot of it's being spent in the middle there. It really would just benefit me to have it kind of sitting on there, but if I want to use this bike path thing going that direction, then it can't really do that, now can it? So we'll have this one be central to that. Kind of central to that. It didn't touch these people out here, and we're probably going to need another one eventually. We got our capacity. High school, I guess we can put a high school down. We'll put that one over here. Maybe that actually looks like it's... Okay, that's going to be... No, I think I had these ones going to be the one-ways, right? So this one would actually benefit from being right here. And it's going to catch a lot of people. So we'll sweep it in like that. Doesn't get everybody, though. So we'll probably have to put another high school over there eventually. So I'm imagining now that's going to cause some slight issues. We need certain types of workers, and it is, however, causing a lot of housing development now. So that's cool. Did that break the... It did not. Good. Yeah, this is gonna... We need highly educated. We just need well-educated, and I imagine that would probably be enough. How on earth do you need that many highly educated people to run a cafe? And I wish I could change how you are oriented, because that is a very awkward parking lot. Okay. So, in this one... Let's get those one-ways going. I'd kind of like the one-way to go this way, since everybody's going to be going towards the stadium. So it's going to be a little bit opposite of this. It means that there's going to be one going that way, and then this will end up going this direction. Yeah, because see, this one has to go this way, because then it'll hook in and go that way. Whereas right now, it's kind of not. Yeah, that's not working. So, but we'll do it this way, where it goes up the right and back. And in fact, this whole thing might actually want to be commercial of some type. Although not the tourist commercial, just regular commercial, maybe. Although I imagine that's only going to have some major impact on the noise over here. So maybe we'll just want to take this section out anyway and set it up for parks and the like. That might be beneficial. We could actually put a large park over here. Anyway, let's just do the deed right now and have the fun and excitement of making sure this shit is going in the right direction. It was going. Okay. So, we're leaving a little bit of road space. I mean, I think originally I had intended this to be a one-way, but I don't want it to be now. Because now that'll kind of be central to the space. Nope, that one's got to change too. Oh boy. These are the times when I wish you could just sort of draw the road on top of the road so that it actually went the proper way, rather than upgrading it on top of where it's at. That's the wrong one. If you know what I mean. Because we've seen that if I drag this now along here, it sometimes is going to veer off because it's what it's touching. It's not necessarily replacing. Oh, that went the right way for once. This is a very long road. I think at some point I would like to get the first person mod and see if we can go through the town. There. So let's see what that does to traffic. So I don't know now if I actually want this to be a one-way, as I had originally intended. I'm not entirely sure it's going to be necessary, to be honest. I had expected one to go this way and one to go this way, but having two one-ways cross in order to get into this, I think, might be a little bit of a hassle. Then maybe, again, maybe not. So do we have anybody actually attending this thing, or... Oh my, we've, hold on. We've missed the date. Next year? Oh, fuck me. Well, okay. So it's just going to be a big freaking eyesore because we can't afford to keep it running until... Why does it put it so far away? That is so stupid. Why would you make a big event like that happen so far away? I don't know. But anyway, let's check out what this has done to traffic. See, people are actually now using this. Mostly to get to one place or the other over here, but nonetheless. So, yeah, once this gets fixed, maybe some good things will happen out of it. I don't know. All I know is that I think next time we'll start getting into industry. Push that across. Hopefully I can get... Well, what's the next one? 7,000? Okay. Well, that's what's going to give me another unlockable, and I would like to unlock this, although if we're going to go for industry, I'm going to have to start unlocking over here. Might just do... Yeah, I might just turn off the population mod next time, too. And we'll just have it build, and we'll see. We'll stress test the city. Even if it doubles, we'd have definite capacity in here. Not for power. For power, we'd have to do wow, that got stuck in my mouth. We'd have to do something else. And if we actually made 9,500, I would put down a power plant. So I don't know. We might have to set down one of these temporarily, just to fill the gap. but we need to get this going just a little bit faster. So, I'm going to end this one here. I will see you next time.